Hi everyone, welcome to the ArcGIS course. So in today's lecture I will show you how to convert KML layer into the shapefile. So for example, you need to find your area of interest and you convert this KML file that you take it from Google Earth Pro. I'm gonna keep the link for the Google Earth Pro in the description below so you can download it and make it for places. Says border labels. This is easy for me to catch my area. So for example, I'm interested in this part, in the south part, and I need to cut this part and transform this to the shapefile. Go for tools. From the tool, go for add, and the add go for polygon. Just set the name. This is Basra boundary. Click OK. So you have this Basra boundary, and then you have to open the right click and then go for properties and keep it like that. After you open it, you have to give it open and you start select. I'm gonna start select my area. I have to make it bigger to select properly, but in this lecture I need to make it fast, so this one is not good. If this one is not, you just wrongly selected, just double click on the right and in your mouse, right click, and then you back. It take a lot of time, so I'm gonna cut this part until I get it perfectly and then back to you. Okay, now you can check we finish select our polygon, but it's not perfectly. You have to make it very perfect. You have to make it zoom on and choose perfectly for your purpose, but into this purpose just for learning you have to make it fast. So after you finish your select your area of interest, okay, click OK in here, and then we have to go for Basra boundary. Click on the Basra boundary, go for save place as, and I'm gonna save it for desktop. I'm gonna give it Basra boundary, but you have to save as type, use this KML and click OK. So after you save it to KML, we go to the ArcGIS from ArcGIS map, and the ArcGIS map we go for toolbox. So if this toolbox is not available in your tab in here, go for find it also from georeferencing. You'll find toolbox. This is Arc toolbox, and we have conversion tool. In the conversion tool, we can set we have from KML, so KML to layer. Double click on KML to layer. In here we have to give him the KML file. We save it in desktop. We give it Basra boundary. Open Basra boundary. We can set the output location. For example, I need my output location to be in a new folder, desktop. I called it new folder. We can also set the output data name. I keep it same Basra boundary. This is the output name, and click OK. So you can see now we have the KML. I'm going to change the sample. I'm gonna just change, but we need to change. I'm gonna change the how's showing, so you can see. And after you create the layers, you need to convert it to shapefile. So click on this is polygon. Go for data. Go for export data. From export data, you have to set the file. So export data 9, but don't forget to save it within the geo database, because when you convert layer into the shapefile, you have to save it within the geo database. If you save it outside for any folder, you will have an error. So save it within any geo database you already in here, just save it within the geo database. Click save and then OK. You want to extract. Now you can see we have the shapefile for my Basra content. It's not perfect, I know. You can see there is some select point. but this is how to do it for an ArcGIS. And we can do the opposite. For example, if we have let's gonna remove that. If we have base map, gonna add topographic map, wait to the topographic map. It depends on your network. If my network bad, you can see. And I can add my data. I have soil data. I keep it in, I guess, desktop. Yes. I have to set this is X for easting, Y for northing. I have to set the coordinate system. This is for Iraq. UTM zone 39 north. This is so mandatory. Without that, you will have your points in some different place. Okay, so I have my point in this part of Iraq. Okay, and now I need to convert this layer into the KML file. So go double click and we go back to the box, and now we go for to KML. So to KML we go layer to KML. We do the opposite. We give him the layer. This is the layer we need to convert. I'm gonna set the output, for example, keep it in my desktop. Yeah, just for desktop anywhere. You have to give him the name. I'm gonna give him like h1 just for any name. Give him h1 just as any random name. Layers and give him OK. Wait for this is KML to layers finish. When you give you the functions that this layer to KML is finished, and then we back to that's gonna remove this one, for example. No need to see that. We go back to the this h1, double click on the bro, and now you will see he will take you to my points that is in different state in Iraq. You can see this point, and you can check my points from here. So I can make it go for properties, can make it big the size and change the point. For example, you can make it here, click OK. Okay, you can choose one by one and double click properties. Need to change this point to the select. OK and OK B2, so it'll be easy to recognize that. So this is how to convert your KML into layers and then into the shapefile, and this is how to convert our layers into the KML, the opposite, in ArcGIS and Earth Explorer. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.